Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, girls and boys and girls. Yes, welcome back. Happy day or happy evening, whenever you see our video, Inspirational Minister David. We're going to have a talk today. We're going to have a conversation. The truth today. Truth is what this channel, our channel, is all about. Now, whether you take it as truth or not, all you have to do is research the content. Research it. Evolve. Yes, evolve. My favorite word. Today, our inspirational minutes today. The title of our video today is You Can't Handle the Truth. You remember that movie, A Few Good Men? And when the guy, I think Tom Cruise was playing the attorney, or he was playing the DA, and Jack Nicholson, he was also two big great stars of Hollywood, were playing those two fiery characters on that movie, A Few Good Men. And one of the things that he said that the judge kept telling Jack Nicholson character, hey, you don't have to answer any of the lawyer questions. If he asks you anything, you don't have to answer. So the clip.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Now, with that being said, can you handle the truth? Can you people, can you handle the truth? Or is it that your truth is from the many prevarications and lies that was told to you, that was indoctrinated to you all throughout your life, and you thought the lies were true? There's some crazy things on the news today, and not just today, but this week. And we got shootings. We got, we have the little 20-year-old from the Brooklyn Center, Minneapolis. Another shooting. I'm looking at it now. Another shooting. Another, black guy shot dead. The police officer, she said taser like 3 times, and in actuality it was a gun. President Biden got on, made his little speech, but the police also fatally shot a 20-year-old, as they say in the news read, black man during a traffic stop, who may have intended to fire a taser. The city police chief said earlier this week, said that Monday. It's supposed to be a taser. She yelled out taser, but in reality, it was a gun. And the guy's name is Dante Wright. Rest in power, brother. Rest in power. Died from a traffic stop. And then we had the FedEx shooting. And, wow, man, we had Miss Kate Potter, police officer, killed the brother. Then we had another brother go inside of FedEx and randomly shoot and murder 8 people. So, yeah, they're going to, before we have peace, they are at war to take away your peace. Play on words. Before we have peace, just remember, they're at war to take away your peace. But here's the deal. Here's the deal. We're gonna play around today, man. We're gonna get serious about this topic today. The truth. Can you handle the truth? Can you handle the truth? You know, I put things out here, and I think people look at me, and like I said in my last video and our last talk together, maybe people think I'm a, little mad inside, or maybe they don't think I have it all, or that maybe he just a little bit, just a tad bit insane. Now, but think about this. Since we talk about some truth tonight, think about this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Our universe, it has to be a holographic construct. A holographic construct. I mean, wow. Our organic makeup consists of atoms on a subatomic level. On a subatomic level. You see, atoms, atoms, atoms are 99.9 free space and are capable of sending / receiving data. The atom bomb utilized fission, splits larger atoms and smaller fragments, and fusion joins two smaller fragments into a larger one, and creates a massive relief of energy from this simple process. You know, since atoms are the building blocks of all carbon life, our bodies alone are made up of trillions of these particles. Now imagine, ladies and gentlemen, imagine the release of one person. It's the process of fission. Process of fission actually happens, splitting the atoms, and releasing this explosive energy. Now, the result will be to release enough explosive energy to destroy the entire universe. So, in reality, everything carbon-based is made up of these particles. So that the amount of energy contained within the atom unrestrained has no explanation but to say we are created by a very highly intelligent being whose existence resides in a type of a memory construct. Being as we would interpret it, our construct as holographic, consisting solely of energetic expressions. So we are holographic construct solely consisting of energetic expression of this highly intelligent being which dwells within each and one of us. Now, I'm gonna ask you a question. If a tree falls, right, and no one's around to see it fall, does it make a sound? Ha! Wait, hold up. Wait, again. If a tree falls and there's no one around to see it, does it make a sound? Or does it even exist at all? What about the forest itself? You would think this world works that way, right? I mean, when we're not observing it, it is saving data. Now, hey, it's just my belief. It's my belief that our observation contributes to the creation of the physical world. Yes, it's consciousness being a human experience of this consciousness, but it's consciousness which is not even observing anything, but it has to be observing something. Now, does that really actually exist? In computing and video games, procedural generation allows a computer to not get bogged down in the processing data that it isn't even using or observing. So, even in video games, it don't get bogged down by processing data that's not using or observing. If something isn't observed by the collective consciousness, then it will cease to exist until it is observed once again. If a computer that's running the simulation had unlimited power, it wouldn't need to conserve wideband or bandwidth like that. It wouldn't need to conserve that. If we could assess the coding, it could be crashed. That's my hypothesis. That's what I think about all the time. Now, we're energy. Human experience. We're infinite consciousness having a human experience. We're one with the universe. Now, all it would take is a program. Instead of saving processing power, we would exploit the processing power. Like you see, does the procedure regeneration holds all the data in the SIM card? Yes. Now, if the program ran a SIM which was designed to observe everything all at the same time and all the time, and if those SIMs spawn new SIMs, reproduce exponentially, infinitely, each would overload the original and overwhelm the processor. But you cannot run a program like that on an ordinary PC. You need a computer. You need a computer that was strong enough, or powerful enough, have enough processing storage to run it long enough for it to have effect on this reality. You will need a quantum computer, a quantum CPU system that has the potential to be powerful enough to process the data needed to run our simulation. You see, we're physically clumped together. Atoms, atoms, and atoms have 99.9% empty space. And that empty space has the potential of sending and receiving data. Same as simulation. It's a lot going on. It's so much going on that if you are not on your evolution, it goes right over your head. You don't see it, and then when you hear it, you don't believe it. But you better believe this satanic, Luciferin world system governed by the chosen elites will give over to the rise of artificial intelligence. And the mind control and the manipulation will run the entire global infrastructure. It's real. The 4 hidden dynasties. Number 1, education. Number 2, finance. Number 3, religion. And number 4, politics. Politics will completely be controlled by an advanced quantum AI system. B period, E period, A period, S period, T period. Beasts that will govern the entire planet using advanced hidden technologies and sophisticated algorithms that will connect man with machine, transhumanism, and the administration will begin in the vats. The administration and management will begin in the vats, full of CRISPR gene edited compounds. And guess what? And guess what they're crying about? And guess what they're crying about? About the certification of VAX ID 1984 running rapid which they created in the delay or the moratorium in 2014, not in 2019, but it was manufactured in 2014. Do your research. Yeah, a V, a V, a V, and it was seen. Test kits already contain CRISPR technologies, as in nanotechnology, that attack reproduction genes to limit reproduction. You heard the Georgia Guidestones? Does that sound familiar? The Georgia Guidestones. It was built in 1980 as it was there to, let me read this to you. It was built in 1980. They say the pale gray rocks are quietly awaiting the end of the world as we know it, called the Georgia Guidestone, Georgia Guidestone. The monument is a mystery, and nobody knows exactly who commissioned it or why. They said they're nearly 20-foot high series of granite slabs known as the Georgia Guidestone are inscribed with a series of warnings, admonitions, warnings for a future age of reason, built as America's Stonehenge. Check it out. Read about it. Research. First time hearing it, check it out. And we spell it out. Georgia Guidestones. Guidestones. Built in 1980. Yes. Check it out. Do your research. Do your research. And once you do your research, it will sound a little bit more familiar. See, the population at 500 million to be in perpetual balance with nature. Check it out. Georgia Guidestones. So think about this. 7.5 billion is throwing their perceived connection with nature completely off, leading to the planet or the planetary destruction. Better watch Children of Men. Watch that movie, Children of Men. In 100 years, reproduction will blame it on the certification of vax ID 1984, attacking ACE2 receptors and reproduction genetics. Nah, it's not gonna be these. You can't just put the blame on that. Let's get real. It's about truth. It's come from the facts. It comes from it. Everything comes from it. Yes. It comes from yes. You don't get it with a V. Us. With a I mean, that's laughable. You don't get it with a V. Us. With a 8.7 recovery rate. But shut an entire planet down for it. Please! Nobody paid attention. Nobody paid attention. Nobody paid attention. Yeah. See, we live in 100% completely controlled, regulated structure with ETs and AI, artificial intelligence, running the whole goddamn show. Resist the fluoride and wake the F up. Wake up. See, they're going to put the news out there. They're going to put the mass shootings. they're going to put more people, especially black people, killed, murdered by so-called peace officers. They're going to put the narrative. They're going to keep you here. They're going to keep you here. They're going to keep you blinded. Because behind the scenes, they doing what they do, which is controlling the world. They control the narrative, control the world, keep them blind. Yeah, keep them off-centered, keep them blinded, keep them asleep. You need to resist the fluorine or the fluoride and wake up. Resist extra low frequency. Resist extra low frequency and mind control. Resist barium, barium, and aluminum. Resist the GMO that we have in foods, fake foods. Resist it. We have all been warned. You might want to read A Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. ALDOUSHUXLEY. Huxley. You see in those pages, the plan is revealed like soft kill methods, like the V's, seen, and the chemicals in the food, in the air, chemtrails, and water, fluorine. Now they want to play with our freaking genetics. So they're going to keep you thrown off with the news. Because now the agenda now is to mess up your peace and take your peace. Mess up your peace and take your peace from you. They want full control. Don't forget that. Now, we would accept a Mary, M as in Mary, R, N, A, base facts. And if you don't have any idea what the hell immortalized cells are, what are you allowing yourself? What are you allowing yourself to be? What are you allowing yourself to be when you have no idea who Henrietta Lacks is? HENIRETTA. Lacks, LACKS. Look it up. Why would you do it when you have no idea what approved for emergency use means, or what affects the anovis can do to the body? And shame on people. Shame on people. Shame on people who letting their babies. Shame on you. Out of fear instead of knowledge of what's being inserted on the jab. And not knowing what the CAS9 CRISPR gene editing, enzymes, and luciferine's bioluminescence and exomes can be detrimental. Look it up. LUCIFERASE. Bioluminescence and exosomes, EXOSOMES, can be very detrimental. All for a bad guy that statistically had a, let me do it again, might not can see it, percent survival rate. Yeah. You see, truth is truth. Some people can't handle the truth. It's certain truths that you feel like you can handle. Maybe you like the bad news. Maybe you like to hear the sensation by the fake news networks and social medias and who all these different companies, thousands of different media outlets are controlled by 6 companies dictating the stories. See, we live on the world stage. We live on a world stage, and it's real. There's a lot of actors. Everything that's real, you are not conscious of. And everything and a lot of things that you are conscious of, it's not even real. You made it this far in our video. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell notifications so you can get input for this input. Can you handle the truth? Will you evolve, and spread the truth once you begin to know the truth? We all start out as babies. We all start crawling before we can take the steps of walking, then to running. Can you first crawl, pull up, and then take the step? Can you have the courage to do that? And can I hold you to it? I love me. Because if I love me, I love you. And if you love you in return, you love me. May your days be prosperous. He'll die healthy. He'll die with no dis-ease, and push forward with love, knowledge, truth, the agape love. My name is David. I am the fly, Optician. Until next time, I love you. I love you in truth. Peace.